everybody, this is Money Mom Friday morning requested video. I thought this was a great topic. Rochelle suggested it. And by the way, I've been looking under the requested videos. Many of them I've done, and I really work hard on giving you fresh content, new things that I come up with so that I'm not doing the same things over and over that you've heard. It is challenging at times, but this one I thought was so timely. It was how to say no. We can't do everything for everybody. I thought, oh my gosh, I can so relate to this. I totally know how you feel, Rochelle, and anyone else that feels that way. Especially with all the graduations and weddings coming up and then right around the corner, the holidays, you know, any type of holiday where you feel obligated to do things, and I know how this feels. So, what do we do about it? And my last tip that I'm going to give you at the very end of this video, I feel can be a little uncomfortable, but my best tip, and I feel like it could turn things around for many of us. So let me get started. The first thing is, number one, as best as we can, do not put ourselves in situations where we are going to feel obligated to spend money. And I can already tell you guys the first one for me. I went to a health fair last weekend. You guys already know I talked about it in another video. I felt obligated because I went around to all these different booths and they're selling things. And you know, honestly, it's not that the items weren't good, but I didn't feel I would get value out of a lot of those things, and it wasn't worth it for me to spend that money. So now I'm really going to be more cautious of not putting myself in a position where I have to say no. That's number one, prevention. Number two, this is a big one. Let friends and family and people you know that you're on a budget. Not that that's negative, but that you're saving for other items and that you are going to tighten the belt in some areas. I'm going to tell you something really positive. Many of your friends and family are going to be happy that you're telling them. For example, I get together with a girlfriend of mine and we go grocery shopping many Fridays. A lot of times she'll say, "Hey Dawn, I just want to communicate this with you. We're eating at home, right? Because I have the budget to grocery shop, but I don't want to be going through a drive-through or things like that. So we're eating at home before we go, right?" And I'm like, sure. We bring our snacks and our drinks with us. We communicate before we go. So let friends and family know that you are on this budget and that you really want to stick to it. They don't need to know why you're on it, but it's something positive that you're doing for your future. Number three, and this is big. Now, I do know we have the graduations and the weddings, and you may want to do something kind for someone. You don't have to do anything extravagant. A couple years ago, my daughter graduated high school. If I had friends or family that maybe just didn't have the budget to do things, honestly, and my daughter didn't care. We did not care if someone gave my daughter a gift of money. Just spending time with her, you know, maybe going to the thrift store and having fun. If they really wanted to do something, they could maybe take her out for an ice cream cone for $2 or do something sweet like that. You know, just coming over and spending time with our family meant more to us than a gift. And spending time with people instead of having to give something. But if you really want to do something for someone, you could just have a quote, and I have this, a gift savings account where you put a little bit of money in it each month, whatever you can afford, maybe your change. That way, if a graduation gift comes up, let's just say you can't send much money, but you want to send a check for $15 to show, hey, here you go, this is towards your future. That way you've got it in there so not everything comes at once where you're going, oh my gosh, I got 5 invitations to graduation parties. First of all, some of those you may not give gifts at all. Just because you get a graduation or wedding announcement, I don't mean to be rude, but doesn't mean that it's someone that you really know well and that you have to do everything for everybody. The first thing we have to do is take care of our 4 walls, have savings, have our bills paid. That comes before buying gifts for anybody. That's my opinion. Number 4, put a no soliciting sign on your door and make sure your door is shut. I've learned that lesson. Not that everyone always reads my sign, but I keep a no soliciting sign on the door. I also do not answer any phone call unless I know who it is. That really prevents any kind of sales calls. Number 5, recycle catalogs and also unsubscribe from unwanted emails selling you things. That's also a good one. Last but not least, and this is the biggie, the one thing that I feel that I'm good at is I communicate with friends where I'm at my budget and what my goals are. And I'm not saying I go over it into elaborate detail, but I have one friend, for example, that I let her know, you know what, especially since she lives far away, let's just give cards now at the holidays instead of exchanging gifts. And you know, a lot of times when you do things like that, people are really happy about it because it's going to save them on money too. So if you have a financial goal or you don't like spending money on certain things, let your friends and family know this ahead of time. They'll appreciate it, and I think it's going to take pressure off them as well, because I feel like so many things that we do in this society is out of obligation, and then comes resentment, and then we're tight on our budget, when all it takes is opening our mouth and communicating with other people. Let me know what you guys think. I know you're going to have a lot of great comments, and Rochelle, I hope you're watching this. I want to hear your comments below. This is Money Mom signing off, and as always, I love you. Bye-bye.